guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm not sure yet, I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but I recently got back from working this morning. Jed is out working right now, so I'm by myself in the van. I gotta go run a few errands. I just wanted to bring you along, guys, and talk to you a little bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about van life in the city. So obviously there's different reasons why people decide to live in the van, and although many people who live in the van travel a lot and they do it so they can travel, there's a lot of people who live this lifestyle and stay in one city. Usually it's because maybe they have family or they have a regular job, or maybe they just like staying in the city. Staying in the city in the van is different than traveling in the van. You tend to do different things. The way you find parking overnight tends to be different. You look out for different things. There is a lot of safety issues that involve that you have to watch out for. So there's a lot to it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about it and kind of help you or tell you things that we do when we stay in the city. I'm gonna kind of try to go through the basics of things like where to park, the water, the showers, the safety and stuff like that. And then I do want to touch on like comfort, how to be comfortable while you live in the van in the city and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna start with parking because I think that's the #1 question that people ask is how do you find parking? Where do you park overnight? Where do you stay? How does it work? Stuff like that. So we're gonna be talking about that. And I'm actually gonna get behind a wheel, and I gotta go to Walmart to get a few things. So I'll just talk to you while I'm doing errands because I gotta get things done before Jed gets back, and I gotta find a parking spot for us to sleep at. So I'll just take you guys with me. Let's go. Look who do we have here. Hi, Lily. Hi. Hi. Wanna say hello to everybody? You say hello. Yeah. You're a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, hopefully traffic is not too bad because I don't like sitting in traffic. I really don't. So anyway, so let's talk parking. Where to find parking. So my #1 favorite spot to park it overnight in the city is with friends. So if you have friends in the city that you're staying at, that's probably going to be the best bet. #1, you're staying with somebody you know. Obviously, you're not staying in the house, but like in their driveway, there is somebody there to you know. So if something were to happen, then you have your friends there to help you. If you don't have any friends in the city or you don't know anybody in the city, what you can do is you can couch surf essentially. On couch surfing, you can find people who will let you use their driveway to stay at. Couch surfing, you can find people who are verified and stuff like that, so you can like kind of trust them. Obviously, any stranger can be dangerous, but if you don't mind meeting strangers and if you don't mind a little element of danger, then that could be a good option for you if you don't want to go other ways that I'm going to be talking about. So if the first 2 options are no-go for you, another option that you can do or use is Walmarts. Mostly all Walmarts allow overnight parking, although recently I have been seeing a lot of Walmarts changing their policies and not allowing overnight parking, and I think it's because some people really abuse the system, and then some bums or homeless people will set up camp and make a mess out of it. So if you did find a Walmart or any big chain restaurant, or not restaurant, a business that has a huge parking lot that allows overnight parking, and if you are going to be using that spot to sleep overnight, please don't abuse the system and don't leave any garbage behind, because that just ruins it for everybody else out there. So if Walmart or any other big business that allows overnight parking is not for you or doesn't work out for you, another option you can have is BLM land. A lot of cities have BLM land all around the city, and it's public land, you own it, so you can definitely stay there. The catch with that is it's not everywhere, and especially it's hard to find on the East Coast. I think. Yeah, but the West Coast, there's plenty of BLM land all around the city. So if you don't mind staying outside of the city, or you know, which is not too far, then that could be a great option, and you'll get to be in a little bit of the nature. And then another option you have is to stealth camp. So stealth camping is essentially you parking your van at night somewhere in the neighborhood, let's say, sleeping, and then waking up early and leaving without anybody noticing you. A lot of people stealth camp, and it's definitely a way to do it, but it can be stressful finding spots to stay at, and then making sure to leave early in the morning so nobody will see you, constantly changing spots so people don't notice you and stuff like that. So if you think that stealth camping could be something for you, there are plenty of videos on how to stealth camp, and I'm actually going to be making a video about it as well. So definitely if you're interested in that, subscribe and stay tuned for that video to come out. Okay, so it's time for me to leave Walmart and then head to the bank. I gotta go stop to the bank so I can pay some bills, because some of the bills I pay the old school way, going to the actual bank to pay them. So I gotta go do that, and then after that I'm gonna go find a place for us to sleep. So traffic. One downside of staying in the city is the traffic. I hate traffic. Okay, finally made it to the bank. So, another question that we always get asked about living in the van in the city is, where do you get water? And there's plenty of places to get water. So for the drinking water, the place that we get it from is usually at the gym. Most gyms have the water filling stations, so I just fill up my little metal water there. Another option is to go into places like Walmart, where they have the water filling stations, and you can fill it up there as well, and it's nice and filtered and ready to be ready for consumption. Let's just say that. And then for other types of water, let's say you need to fill up your tank, like your 5-gallon thing under the sink or whatever it might be, you can also do it at Walmart and get it there. It's nice and filtered. If you just want to get some hose water, like you don't care if it's filtered because you already have filtration system, or you're only using that water for like washing hands and stuff like that, then a lot of gas stations have little hose spigots on the side of the building where you can get water from there. If there is an RV dump station in the city, like here in Portland, there's one just south of Portland that we go to pretty often to dump our toilet. They also have a water with the hose there, which I use to like rinse the toilet stuff, and also fill up whatever tanks we need to fill up for the water that we're not going to be consuming or cooking with. It's just for the water to like wash our hands and stuff like that. There's plenty of free water options and water options that you have to pay for, but generally getting water even at the water dispensing machine inside Walmart is very cheap. Okay, I think I found the spot. I am not gonna show it to you because I don't want people to know where we stay. Privacy is important, especially if you're on YouTube. So I'm not gonna show you. It's a pretty cool spot. It's in the city, but we're like surrounded by a lot of trees and stuff. So it's cool. There's gonna be some road noise, cars driving by, but it's okay. I can pretty much sleep for anything. Okay, I think everything is set up now. Oh, forgot the lights. Ta-da! Anyways, so another question that always gets asked is, well, where do you take showers? So a lot of van dwellers, or most of the van dwellers who are in this kind of setup, an actual van that's self-built, usually don't have showers. I mean, there are people who do have showers in their vans that are self-built, but a lot of them don't. If you live in a city and you don't have a shower inside your van, there's a few options you can do. So number one, it's a gym. So most, or not most, a lot of van dwellers have a gym membership. Usually it's Planet Fitness, because Planet Fitness have locations everywhere and they're open 24 hours. So go to the gym, take a shower, fill up your drinking water, you're good to go. That's what we do. Another option is if you have friends in the city that let you maybe park in the driveway for, you know, a few nights or whatever. Maybe you can take a shower with them. It always worked for us. We've done it a few times. We try not to take advantage of our friends or people who offer their homes to us, only because we still want to be like good, respectful guests. So gym it is. Another option, if you don't have a gym membership, is recreational centers. Usually they will have a shower for a few bucks or so. Public swimming pools will also have showers. I'm not sure how much those cost, but probably no more than a couple of bucks. There's also truck stops, like the big gas stations. They have very nice showers in there, at least the one I've been to, but those are kind of expensive. They're usually about $10 to $12. But if you are a couple, then you can take the shower together, which is nice. All right, so another question that always gets asked: where do you go to use the bathroom? So for us personally, I have a little toilet that's over there. It's a little Dometic toilet. I'm gonna link it down below for you. It was like, I don't know, $100 or something like that. It has it's like a cassette toilet, and then once it fills up, I usually go to like RV dump station or like a bathroom in the park, and you can just dump it into like any toilet and stuff like that. So that's what I use. And then Jed has a pee bottle that he pees in. And then for number 2, there's public bathrooms, there's coffee shops, stuff like that. For me, I'm a girl, and girls don't poop, as everybody knows. So, but yeah, that's how we use the bathroom. Some dwellers don't have a little toilet in their van, so that's just, they either have pee bottles. For the ladies, you can still use the pee bottle if you learn how to aim, or you get a little shiwi thing, which is pretty much kind of like a funnel type deal. Look who's home. Alright, so Jed finally got back, and I do want to talk about one last point when it comes to city living, and it's safety. There's a lot of different things you can do to know if the place is safe or not, but Jed is pretty much the expert on that, because he's the one who chooses usually the spots for us to sleep at, because he knows if it's safe or not. So I'm gonna have him answer that question.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Just trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Go somewhere else. I think that if you're not in touch with your intuition enough, and you can't like subconsciously pick up all the cues, you know, bars on the windows, check cashing places, homeless people everywhere, old beat up cars everywhere, dirty sidewalks, garbage everywhere. If you can't pick up on those things consciously or unconsciously, then this probably isn't a lifestyle for you anyway, and unfortunately it's probably going to be some survival of the fittest kind of situation. But if your gut is decent, you know, if you're decent at trusting your intuition and listening to it and knowing that, hey, something's not quite right here and I don't know what it is, if you always listen to that, or you know that you can always listen to that, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is gonna be it for my video.
Wait, one more. Also, this is like common sense stuff, and most people are gonna get this, and the people who don't won't, so I don't know why I'm bothering saying it anyway. But if you leave like valuable stuff out in the open, or you're a single female and you're walking around in your bikini by yourself, and then you go into your van or something, you know, you're kind of like looking for trouble kind of thing. I don't want to say like you're asking for it, but you know what I mean. Like, it's, if you don't use common sense, you're gonna get punished for it.
Yeah,
you know,
you're gonna get in trouble with some people.
Common sense, intuition.
Yep. So that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting and found it, I don't know, helpful, I guess. I do want to make a part 2 to this video where I talk in depth about stealth camping, being stealthy, and how that works. So let me know in the comments down below if you want that video as well. And don't forget to hit that like button to let me know that you liked it and enjoyed it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.